Hello everyone and welcome back to Daily English Practice, the place where we learn English through calm conversations, real emotions and meaningful life lessons. I am Sarah and today I want you to slow down for a moment, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders because today's conversation is not about grammar, success, or productivity. It's about something many people quietly struggle with every single day. How to stop losing yourself while trying to make everyone else happy. Sometimes we spend so much energy being there for others, supporting them, helping them, understanding them, that we slowly forget how to care for ourselves. And one day we wake up feeling emotionally tired, disconnected, and empty inside. So, today let's talk gently about learning to choose yourself without guilt. For a long time I believed that being a good person meant always saying yes. Yes to extra work. Yes to helping people even when I was exhausted. Yes to conversations I didn't want to have. Yes to things that drained my energy. And every time I ignored my own feelings, I told myself, well, this is what kind people do. But slowly I realized something important. Constantly abandoning yourself is not kindness, it's self neglect. And that realization changed me. I think many people are afraid of disappointing others. Maybe you feel guilty when you say no. Maybe you worry people will think you are selfish or cold or uncaring. But protecting your peace does not make you a bad person. It makes you emotionally honest. There's a difference between helping people from love and helping people because you are afraid they will stop loving you if you didn't. If you don't, that difference matters. I remember one evening when I was extremely tired after work. A friend invited me out, and honestly, I did not want to go. I needed rest, I needed silence. But instead of listening to myself, I forced myself to say yes. And the entire night, I felt irritated and emotionally distant. When I came home, I sat quietly and asked myself, why do I keep ignoring my own needs? That question stayed with me for a long time. Maybe you have experienced something similar too. The truth is, many of us were taught to earn love by being useful, by being agreeable, easy, helpful. So now, whenever we choose ourselves, we feel uncomfortable. But real self respect begins the moment you stop apologizing for having limits. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to say, I can't do this right now. You are allowed to protect your emotional energy. And honestly, boundaries don't have to sound harsh. Sometimes a boundary can sound soft and loving, like I appreciate you, but I need some time for myself tonight. Or I would love to help later, but right now I need rest. That's not rejection, that's balance. Healthy people will understand your honesty, and the people who truly care about you will never want you to destroy yourself just to keep them comfortable. Another important thing I learned is this: you cannot heal while constantly speaking cruelly to yourself. Pay attention to your inner voice. When you make a mistake, what do you say to yourself? Do you say, I am such a failure, I am not good enough, I ruined everything? Because if those words came from another person, they would hurt deeply. So, why do we normalize hearing them from ourselves? Your mind becomes the environment your heart lives in every day. And healing starts when that environment becomes softer. Instead of saying, I am weak, try saying, I am learning. Instead of, I failed again, try, I am still growing. Those small changes matter more than you think. Because self love is not loud or dramatic, it's quiet. It's making tea when you are overwhelmed, going to sleep earlier, taking a deep breath before reaching emotionally, turning your phone off when your mind feels heavy. Self love often looks very simple from the outside, but inside it changes everything. One of the most peaceful moments in life is when you stop fighting yourself. And instead, you begin treating yourself like someone worthy of patience. When you stop treating yourself like a project that always needs fixing, and instead you begin treating yourself like someone worthy of patience, someone worthy of care, someone worthy of gentleness, that doesn't mean you stop growing. It simply means you grow without hatred, like flowers growing slowly in sunlight instead of surviving storms every day. You know, there's something beautiful about becoming your own safe place, a place where you can fail without fear, rest without guilt, cry without shame, a place where you don't need to pretend to be perfect all the time. That kind of peace is powerful. Because when you finally feel safe within yourself, you stop begging the world to constantly validate you. You stop chasing approval from everyone around you. And little by little, you begin to feel emotionally free. So, tonight before you sleep, I want you to try something small. Put your hand on your heart for a moment and quietly say, I don't need to earn my worth. I deserve kindness too. I am learning to care for myself gently. Maybe it will feel unfamiliar at first, but healing often begins with small, quiet moments like this. Thank you so much for spending this peaceful time with me today. I hope this conversation helped your English. But even more than that, I hope it helped your heart feel a little lighter. Remember, you do not have to disappear to be loved. Take care of yourself, be gentle with yourself, and keep practicing English one calm conversation at a time. I am Sarah, and this is Daily English Practice. See you again very soon.